Okay, silly billies, gonna do a quick double crochet video for Kelsey because she, just to make sure she can figure it out, you know? Okay, so we have our yarn, we have our tail, and we have our 6mm J hook. So we're gonna make a slip knot doesn't sound right. Slip knot's the word we're using, whatever. Gonna cross over like that, and we're gonna push that through. Kitty cat's trying to get on the table. And pull through, we get this cute little knot right here. We're gonna put the hook through, pull to where it's tight, and we're gonna make our starting chain. So yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through 4, yarn over, pull through 5, yarn over. Oops, took me a second. Oh, was you, kitty cat? I didn't even know the baby kitty cat was in here. That was 5, right? Yarn over, pull through 6, yarn over, pull through 7, yarn over, pull through 8, yarn over, pull through 9, yarn over, pull through 10, yarn over, pull through 11, yarn over, pull through 12, and yarn over, pull through 13. So we have let me put this down. 1 stitch, 2 stitch, 3 stitch, 4 stitch, 5 stitch, 6 stitch, 7 stitch, 8 stitch, all the way to 13. Since we have a double crochet, we're going to be skipping these first 2 stitches and working into our 3rd stitch, just to make sure we have enough height for our double crochet. Because if we started in this first one, we wouldn't have any height. We just have 1 stitch high, but a double crochet is a little taller than that. So we need 2 high to make up for it. So we're gonna start in this first crochet, first stitch, 2nd stitch, 3rd stitch, where this is when we're gonna start in. But before, we're going to yarn over. Make sure, Kelsey, you pull it all the way back. I felt weird saying your name there. All the way back so it's behind your work. Kitty cat just jumped on my lap. And you're gonna put it through in that 3rd stitch. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3 loops on your hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull it all the way back so it's behind your work, and you're gonna pull through that first loop. So you're still gonna have 3 loops on your hook. You're gonna yarn over, pull through the first 2. You're gonna have 2 left. Yarn over, pull through the second 2. So that's your first double crochet right here, and this is your turning chain, right? I think the kitty cat's gonna come say hi. Hi, kitty. Okay. I'll show you her real quick. Okay, I don't know if you can see her, but it's none of my business. On the flow. On the flow. Okay. So we had our turning chain and our Dwight. I think he's having some anxiety. His mom's away. I'll go say hi to him after this. Our turning chain and our first double crochet. Both kitties just went to go. Pay attention now. So then we had that in this stitch. Now we're gonna work into this next stitch. So we're gonna yarn over, make sure you pull it to the back of your work, go into that stitch. You have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through your first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through your second 2 loops. Again, you're gonna yarn over, work into this next stitch. Make sure you only have 1 piece of yarn on your hook when you go through, not these 2 on the bottom. Go through there, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2. Pull that little taut. So we have our turning, let me find it, our turning chain right here. We have our first crochet, double crochet, our second double crochet, and our 3rd double crochet. So now we're going to do that to the end. Yarn over, through the stitch, the chain, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 4 double crochets. You're going to yarn over, work through that next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops, yarn over, work through this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. I'm just going to do the remainder real quick, but slow enough to where you can see it. Sorry if that was too fast, Kelsey Wellesley. I don't know if you could hear Dwight in the background earlier, but he's got some funny meow going on. Maybe his tummy hurts. Maybe he's just sad. Amber's been gone all day because she hates him. That was a joke. She doesn't hate her cat. She loves him. I hate him. Just kidding. Only a little bit. He's okay. My cat's better. She's really happy to see me when I just got home. Well, yarn, and now we have, oh, is this the last? Yeah, okay. So now we have this one last chain in a chain row, and that's going to be our last double crochet in this row. So yarn over, go through, yarn over, bring it up. We have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2, pull that taut. And I'm just gonna like make this big so I can set the hook down so I can count these stitches for you. So we have, again, our turning chain right here, then 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 double crochets. Just gonna put that back through and shrink that, shorten that. So we have our 11 double crochets, including our turning chain. And since we are about to go make another row, for the same reason we made our turning chain, we have to make, bless you baby, we have to make 2 chains, 1, 2 for our turning chain, just to make sure we have enough height, and flip it around. And because this stitch and this stitch are from the turning chain, we are not gonna work with them. And you know what's funny? You're gonna look at other videos and they're gonna be like, oh, skip 1 or skip 2 or don't skip any at all. And you know what? I never remember. And I crochet how I crochet and my stuff turns out fine. So do what you want. But when you're looking at the back of your work, you're gonna see 1 little piece of yarn out here. But if you tilt it a little towards yourself, it's gonna look like a braid of hair. And these set of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, that is the top of your stitch, and that's what you're going to be pushing through. Earlier we were only pushing through 1 piece of yarn, but now we're pushing through 2. Isn't that crazy? So we're going to do the same stitch, yarn over, and I'm going to skip this first one and work into the second one because the turning chain acts like a double crochet most of the time. So this is the 1 double crochet for this guy. In this second stitch, we're gonna go through and make sure you are going through both pieces of yarn right here. You're not just going through one, you're going through both for a traditional double crochet. You're gonna yarn over, pull through. Now we have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2. So now we have our turning chain and our first double crochet on our second row. Our starting chain, it's just a chain, it's not a row. This is our first row, this is our second row. My cat is smelling my toes. Okay, so we're gonna yarn over and work into this next one. Remember, we're gonna go through both of them like that. Grab some yarn, put that through. Now we have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2. Now, third double crochet of this row, yarn over. I'm gonna flip our work towards us so we can see that stitch. Push through, grab some yarn, and pull it back. We have 3 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And I'm just gonna do the rest, and I'm not gonna walk you through it because if you can't figure it out, that's okay. Not calling you stupid, but practice makes perfect. Just figure it out, you know? And you can watch me. If I'm going too fast, well then slow down the video. Or go back to where I was talking you through. I have a bruise on my knee. I'm looking at it right now. My fingertip still hurts, by the way. Could be broken, I have no idea. All the kitty cats are gone. Gosh, all 3 of them. I don't know where they went. I heard something just fall in the kitchen a second ago, so who knows? Not my problem. And we have double crochet. And this is going to be our last stitch right here. These 2. It's from the turning chain. Actually, no, it's not. It's from this double crochet. Yarn over, put through that last stitch. Yarn over, pull through the first 2. Yarn over, pull through the second 2. So now I'm gonna pull this, and we're gonna count. We have this turning chain, and then we have 1 double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I'm gonna start over. Turning chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Didn't we have 11 on the other one? Turning chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See? Okay. We're missing a double crochet, and that's on me. See? I'm learning too. Okay, so we're just going... Did I know that? Okay, yarn over. Oh, I totally knew that. Did I? I don't know. Anyway, yarn over. We're gonna go through that double crochet, that chain, turning chain space. Pull through the first 2. Pull through the second 2. OMG, I completely knew that. Okay, well, my bad. Let's rewind. So we had done a double crochet into this last stitch, and earlier how I said this turning crochet counts as 1 double crochet. We're gonna yarn over, and we're just gonna go into this turning chain space. Our attention can be a little lighter here, and just make sure it's tall enough. And now we do have 11 double crochets on each row. So now we're just gonna do a 3rd row, turning chain of 2. Turn the work, get it? Turning chain. And again, we are going to skip 1, 2, 3. We have 2 from the turning chain and 1 stitch that we're gonna skip. We're gonna work into that 4th one. Yarn over, put through the work, through, yarn over. Oops, I lost it. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2, yarn over, through this stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull first 2, yarn over, pull through the 3rd 2. And now we're just gonna go along. It'd be funny, it'd be so funny if I was just teaching y'all wrong. You'll say, Sophia, can you teach me to crochet? And I'd be like, oh my gosh, yeah, totally, but I'm not even 100% sure I do everything 100% right, because I taught myself. So it's kind of funny, but you know what? My stuff turns out fine, like I said. And who cares if it's imperfect? Nothing's perfect. Duh. People say like, this doesn't look perfect. We'll be like, well, yeah, girl, it's homemade. You expect it to be perfect? I made cookies yesterday, and I didn't really like how they came out. Everyone was like, they're good. I'm like, yeah, not really. You're your own worst critic, T. Shade. Go off. I mean, like, if you're making a shirt and you miss, like, and you accidentally decrease with every row because you're missing a stitch, yeah, that's not good. Figure it out. But that's your problem, not mine. So I'm not crocheting a shirt right now. Actually, I am. I'm crocheting a tank top for myself and a tank top for Morgan, my roommate. So So, but those are turning out fine because I know what I'm doing. Anyway, so we made this last, how do you say, double crochet into our last stitch. And look, that doesn't look right. It looks like we're missing something right there. Duh! Is because we have to crochet into the chain stitch space. This turning chain space. Ugh, crazy. Yarn over, go into that space, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first two, yarn over, pull through the second two. Ugh, isn't that beautiful? Okay, Kelsey. If you don't have it now, go watch someone else's video. Or go on someone else's website and maybe they can tell you what to do. Since I obviously can't. And you can tell me if you want me to make, if you do want to make a granny square. I didn't know if you wanted to make a granny square. Just be like, hey Sophia, make a better video for granny square. Because it's bad. Because you kept talking. Be like, okay, and I'll do it. I swear. I think I was about to say maybe I'll do a different color, but I'm not gonna do a different color because this is one of my least favorite colors. It's like a crimson color. It's cute. It looks orange right now. Y'all saw it. It's like crimson, but I don't like it. And whenever I teach people, I like to use this color because it's ugly. And this is my favorite yarn, Karen Simply Soft by Yarns from Rachel. It's shiny and soft and pretty. So many colors. Okay, I'm just gonna finish this row. You're not learning anything right now. I don't care. But like, I can't just stop it here, you know? I have to make a well put together video. Well planned out, well thought out video. Just for you guys. That's what I'm doing. Oop. My fingertip hurts so bad. I swear it's broken. I don't know why. Okay, look. That doesn't look right. Because, Sophia, you have to go into the turning chain space. You guys are so smart. Oop. Do I have scissors over here? I don't have scissors over here. Anyway, here's some double crochets. Let me show you how to. I showed you how to count them, right? And this part, I'm just going to show you real quick how to count the rows. This kind of like with single crochets and different crochets, sometimes it just takes practice. So I have one row right here, one row right here, one row right here, and one row right here. And you see here, this is like facing you. I can't make that sound right now. I don't know if that makes sense. We have these rows, this row, and this row. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. If you're doing something, you're like, Sophia, how many rows is this? I'll come over and I'll be like, boop, 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 count, and I'll tell you, because I'm good at it. Okay, peace out.